story.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You already know what time it is, man. It is me, PLA to the Z. And y'all already know, man, how I do. First, I gotta get a shout out to my dog, S. Dot. What it do?
What it does.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In this thing.
And we got the fam, Johnny John in the building. What it do?
Hey, let's do it.
God damn, we got something to talk about, my boy. We got something to talk about. But wait a minute, though. We need a siren. That's what we need.
Oh, damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, aunts and uncles, Legends on motherfucking Legends edition. Damn. Yeah. I'm excited.
We did it again.
Everybody and your mama know who this man is, man. I'm talking about legendary. I can't just put artists on it. Right. Yeah. I'm just saying all around figure. You know what I'm saying? In hip hop. Businessman, held it down. You know what? I ain't gonna keep on talking because I know y'all been saying my intro's been long. But for the legends, we gotta do it. Yeah. Give it up for the legend. Benzino in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo, listen, the intro music is hard, yo.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Shout out Jazzy Faye.
Like, man, Jazzy Faye did that. That's my dog, man. Shout out to Jazzy Faye.
Yes, sir. Jazzy Faye and Bone Crusher, man. Good looking out for y'all on that, man.
Wow. I'm blown the fuck away, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you. We're gonna get right into it, man. As soon as the gate opened, and then you came out with the golf cart, the green and black golf cart that light up. I'm like, wait a minute, you know, this shit ain't some normal shit. Yeah. Then, you know, you pick me up. Me and my man Said, shout out to Said.
Shout out to Said.
So then we come around and we get up in the spot. I still don't know what I'm looking at because, you know, the crib's dope, but I don't know what we getting ready to get into. Then you open the door and it's like, yo, man, the setup. First of all, then you got the twins at the front, so I gotta fix my eyes. I met one of them, then the other one, so I want to make sure they were twins. I said, I know they're twins. Yeah. I don't want to say the wrong shit. I know they're twins. I said, man, y'all twins, right? Like, yeah, all right. And then we just go through the whole shit, and man, I'm be honest. Yeah. I'm be honest. I've been on a lot of podcasts. The hottest set I've ever been on yet. I'm talking. Even better than Drink Champs, and Nori's my dog.
Shout out Nori.
Shout out to Nori.
Yeah. Nori shit is put together. It shit looks so immaculate. But this shit here is another level of and it's in Vegas, so I guess it fits, right? Yeah. You know, you walk. Vegas got the only airport where there's fucking, you know, slot machines and all kind of shit.
Hell yeah.
So I didn't know, but when I walked in here, it just kept going. The studio, and then you got me on like the what do you call that when you come in?
The
like,
displays?
The display, like it's a movie, like the movie thing, like
the monitors,
Yeah, like it's not the monitors, the thing at the front door. What's that? That's like the like when you walk into a theater.
Oh yeah.
Like what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that everywhere. Like, and then it just comes in. The podcast room is so fucking dope. I mean, honestly, and then the floor. Yeah. The fucking floor.
They don't see all that.
Yo, if y'all see the floor, you gotta show them the floor at some point. Okay. I didn't even want to walk on this motherfucker, man. Like, I just want to salute you, man, because honestly, like with me, because I've been around some dope shit, dope production, always big shit, Source Awards and everything. And I just always maintain to understand what you got to do to get to that. And I just salute you in your vision on what you've showed me. I am super impressed. And yeah, like I said, you are number one so far, and I've done hundreds of podcasts. Yeah. As far as the set, ain't nobody fucking with you.
With us.
Yeah, with y'all.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I appreciate it, man. I got one statement. God is good.
Man, the greatest.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I always tell everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Represent.
You ain't always been like this, but you know, keep doing your work, keep doing the right thing. Keep God first, family first, and you'll be good.
Patience and discipline.
Yeah,
because it just don't happen overnight, and you gotta stick to the vision, and you gotta be willing. You got to see. There's a beginning stage of everything. So if you're mentally prepared for the beginning stage, because that's where all the hard work. Sometimes you want to quit, the anger, the confusion. But when you get through that and then watch what you set out to accomplish, be accomplished, and then be successful, there's no feeling like it in the world.
Yeah, that's true, man. Amen. Just like having legends like yourself here, man.
Oh man, I'm here with y'all.
It's all worth it, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
so, man, I appreciate it, man. So let's get into it, man. So you brought up the source, and I always want to ask you, like, before the source, was you doing music too, or?
Well, okay. So my introduction to hip hop goes back to like '76. So I'm from Boston, but my father from Brooklyn, right? He was born in Brooklyn. My grandfather lived in the Bronx. My grandmother stayed in Coney Island Projects. So my grandmother's Puerto Rican, my grandfather Cape Verdean. My father was born in Red Hook Projects in Brooklyn. So my grandfather had a son that was close to my age,
okay,
right? My father's younger brother, Eddie, and he was my uncle. And my grandfather had like a small house up off of Fordham Road in the South Bronx. Like, I mean, back then, South Bronx was fucked up. I mean, the hood was fucked up. I mean, but that's like where hip hop was birthed from. And that's what people really got to understand. Like when people say the streets, it kind of gets like, lost because everybody says the streets, but literally hip hop was birthed out of one of the worst conditions and one of the worst cities in America at that time, as far as poverty and crime and drugs. It was bad in the South Bronx. And in the 70s, hip hop was born in '73, so that's when a lot of people from the Caribbean actually came to New York, and that's where they lived, a lot of them in the Bronx. So you had Puerto Rican, Black, Caribbean, Jamaican, Trinidad. So everybody was, in the South Bronx. And that's kind of like what made hip hop. That was like what birthed hip hop. All those different cultures with breakdancing and DJing and rapping and graffiti, fashion, you know what I'm saying? And that's what made hip hop. And I want people to really understand that, because it's important to know that, because, a lot of times us and the people in the struggle, we get a bad rap. If we ain't doing athletics, then it's like, they're just thugs and drug dealers. But you got to realize this $1 trillion industry, this industry that has influenced the world, came from those streets with those people. Us. That's us. So I take that serious because I was there and I was 11 years old. It was like 76, 77, 76. And I was in the basement because my uncle, his room was in the basement, but he decked it out. It wasn't a finished basement. Back then, the basement looked like the mountains, on the walls looked like rocks. You know what I'm saying? Basements, like
in the Midwest like that,
So, but he had like Bruce Lee pictures up. This is like 76, 77. Bruce Lee pictures all around. He had a CB radio. You know what I'm saying? CB radio. My father was in the feds, and I remember my CB handle was the Phantom. So my father made me a belt. Because in the feds, like they used to go to leather class, so he made me a belt that said the Phantom. I remember this vividly. But Eddie had 2 turntables, Gemini belt-driven turntables with a mixer, and he taught me how to cut and mix. And this one song by Cheryl Lynn called "To Be Real," it goes and then so I would go back. So I learned how to scratch with Eddie, and he had a group called 3 the Hard Way. He used to have the sweatshirts like with the iron-on felt letters in the back, 3 the Hard Way.
Damn.
So I'm really taking all this in at an early age. Now I'm from Boston, but I go to my grandfather's and grandmother's for summers. So I got to learn hip hop before a lot of people in Boston did, because it started in New York.
Okay.
And it just kept with me. And then, I ended up forming a group, the Almighty RSO, and you know what I'm saying? I just loved hip hop from there. Saw Wild Style, Beat Street, all the movies. Stole a car and went to the Fresh Fest, because in Boston, they wasn't allowing us to have rap shows up there in Boston. We'd have to go to Providence, Rhode Island.
You say you stole a car?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Datsun Beats.
Go back a little bit.
So Run DMC was gonna be in Providence. And I never forget me, Jerry Short, and his nephews, God rest Eric and Terrell. We from Four Corners. And man, we had to go, so we stole this little shitty ass car, a Datsun B210. I'll never forget it. It's called a Datsun B210, and it was a 2-door. And we went up in it, and we seen that shit. I think Rick James was there.
What?
Yeah, like it was crazy, right? So, but we ended up coming back. We got locked up. We got pulled over state troopers.
Oh shit!
Kicked my tooth out, half of my tooth. This is a fake tooth right out from that because they put us on the ground. And he kind of kicked my head into the ground. I broke my tooth. Damn. But I got to see Run DMC, you know what I'm saying?
You got to see him,
I got to see, that was the first time we ever seen Run DMC.
Damn, is that the Datsun right there?
Bingo.
Right here?
Bingo.
The lemon?
That was it right there.
The lemon squeeze?
I swear to God, that was it.
That's the one you took?
Color and everything. Same, that's the one we stole. Me, Jerry Short, Terrell, and Eric. The same, wow. I can't believe you just pulled that shit up. I got goosebumps, man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's like a town car, y'all cramming in there.
No, because see, Short and them were car thieves. You know, Jerry Short and them, like I wasn't a car thief. In Massachusetts, we was #1 for a while before Jersey got it. And go back to that.
You want to see that back?
Yes.
That was. Hold on, I got you right there.
They used to steal real cars, but that was easy and quick. Yeah. So it was something quick for us to get, and it was a stick. Look at that motherfucker, man. It was the yellow one right there. That's the same car.
That'd be crazy.
That's it.
If you go back and buy
one. That's the car we stole right there. I'm telling you. We took that motherfucker to fucking and made it to, but on the way back we got pulled over. The funny shit was right on the medium. You know how like there's woods. So Short's trying to gun it. The shit ain't fast at all.
Yeah.
Right. There's 4 of us in the car, so it was nothing. So he's not pulling over. Say boom. Boom, I'm like, nigga, you better pull over, nigga, for these niggas kill us. Yeah. So he pulls over, this nigga jumps out and runs in the woods. So look, they take me, Eric, and throw us on the ground. Like I said, he kicked me. He throws me in the car, we go around. I'm locked up in the back of the car, mouth all bleeding. They come out with Short. They had the dogs on. He put him in the car. He got trees coming all out of his shit.
Damn.
I mean, his face, because he ran into a tree a couple of times. It was dark. It was late night.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll never forget that, man. He actually pulled the car up. That was the exact same
one.
Man.
Damn.
Wow.
The internet is a motherfucker, ain't it?
Nah, that was some real shit.
Shout out to being a car thief. Shout out to being
No, because it was easy. They used to use the
screwdriver.
Yeah. Bing, bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We was in that motherfucker. We was happy as hell. But but the comeback was bad.
Damn.
Yeah, we all got locked up and shit.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say too, because we were speaking on the Source. What made you start the Source?
Well, it wasn't me that started the Source. The story goes, David Mays was my partner for, 18 years we was up there. But Dave's from Washington, D.C. Mm-hmm. So Dave went to Harvard in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Went to Harvard. Mm-hmm. And we was doing, in Boston, remember I told you, we couldn't get rap. So we didn't even have no radio station up there.
Damn.
Nah, we had one station that played R&B, but it was on AM. And when the sun went down, you didn't have it no more.
Damn. Signal. Wow.
So in the summer, we had 3 more hours, but in the winter, that bitch was over at 4 o'clock. It was called WIOD. Stephen Hill used to be the DJ who ended up being the program director at BET.
Okay.
That was running BET for a while. Stephen Hill.
Yeah.
He was at that station, WIOD.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
AM station that went out on the sundown. So
wow.
Boston used to suppress black culture. They really didn't want
They didn't want that look.
None of that. Yeah. So we used to have to listen to college radio. Mm-hmm. The thing with college radio is they only have a small, their antenna's not that.
The signal's not
that big, right? But the thing is, everybody is from different places in college. So you listen to hip hop from LA, from Texas, from New York, because we Boston, so we listen to everything from Boston. We East Coast. But college is playing everything, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we was influenced by West Coast, like Texas, everywhere. So, I met Dave at a radio station because he was coming to interview the RSO, the Almighty RSO. We had a song, we had to deal with Tommy Boy. We had a song and shit called One the Chamber. We ended up getting sued by police. Anyways,
damn.
Me and Dave ended up being super cool. And he had a station at Harvard. Now their antenna was only like 5 watts. So, but they only played classical music, right? So Dave got a hip hop show every Saturday for 2 hours called Street Beat. So we go to Harvard. Now Harvard's in Cambridge. Now we from Roxbury. Roxbury's wild as fuck. Cambridge is like, you go over a bridge and it's like everything is just beautiful.
Yeah, all the streets clean and shit.
Oh my fucking God, it's like, you know, you could just, as soon as you cross, you just hear a harp. I don't know why, just a harp plays in your fucking head. Yeah, every time I crossed the bridge, it was just a harp for some reason. Yeah, like butterflies and birds and shit. It was,
I need to go to Cambridge.
but it was cool though because, like, you know what I'm saying, like Dave's partner always had the good weed and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was a white boy, so, you know, they had to go weed at Harvard. So we go over there, and I go chill at his dorm. I'm like, you know, because we didn't fuck with college, so this is cool for us. It's different. We're going to chill in his dorm.
Yeah.
You know, his partner's coming out with little joints and shit and everything. I was like, it's different. It's cool. We had a real friendship. And then my DJ was DJing for Dave's show. Now, Dave started in '88 as a one-page newsletter, right, with KRS on it in black and white. It was 1988, February. And his vision, like you have vision, Dave's vision was, Rolling Stone at the time was covering rock music. Dave wanted to be the Rolling Stone of hip hop. That was Dave's vision in '88.
Damn.
All right. And hip hop was still in its, it started definitely getting some commercial success, but it still was in its building stage around '88. You know what I'm saying? And Dave, the newsletter was like a top 10 list of songs and a little article about KRS-One. KRS-One was the first person on the source because he was on that.
Damn, shout out KRS-One.
Yeah. So from there, Dave had 3 other guys that went to Ivy League schools, right? One, you know, I forgot the schools, but they all like Ivy League schools. And the 3 guys and Dave ended up making it in book form. They was partners, all right? Now, you know, me, I was, you know, like my father was heavy in the drug game in Boston, Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying, with the Italians and shit. So, you know, I grew up in that life through him. And, you know, I grew up in the projects of Boston, you know what I'm saying, they moved to Four Corners. But, you know, my whole life consisted of being outside selling drugs. That was my life. Now, hip hop was always the other part of the life. So, but it all was hand in hand. We out there, we got the box and we playing hip hop and we hustling, we making money all day, every day. And we, you know, heroin. I mean, I worked with, this is the thing, right? So I worked with YBI up in Boston, you know, they out of Detroit. I worked with the Shower Posse, you know what I'm saying? My father's guys was Italian and even Irish guys, so some big Italian names and Irish names out of Boston, I was all getting work from. You know what I'm saying? One of Pablo's guys, all getting work from through my father.
Pablo's guy? Damn.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Lou, you know, a Colombian guy. Yeah. Colombian guy, my man Louis, God rest him. Oh, but maybe I think Louis faked his death. He had a closed funeral, man, you know what I'm saying? Like a closed casket funeral.
Smart man.
Yeah, so, you know, that shit was like a regular thing. It wasn't nothing like, not necessarily, I'm saying, wasn't nothing to brag about or nothing. It's just that was just
it's real life.
A regular fucking thing. Like that was my entire life. Like since
you actually lived that
since the late 70s all the way up until past the 90s. You know, when the Source started, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't making no money. It was Dave just had a vision. And his college guys were kind of, their families were a little well off, you know, you know what I'm saying? So they all had money. If you go into an Ivy League school anyway. Yeah. And so, you know, they all pulled their money in together and it was growing. They went from the page to a book form. And then they moved the offices to New York. They had a real office in New York on Houston and Broadway. Now, Houston and Broadway in that area is like where the mob is, like right there, you know what I'm saying? That's like where the Italian mob is, like with Gotti and all them. It's right in that area. And I'll never forget, this is a good story. So when Dave and them, because see, Dave's dynamic with the magazine was I was still in the streets, but I still had my rap group in Boston, and we was known. We was a gangster rap group. We was friends with Dave, like good friends. So even though Dave has his guys doing the magazine, he's really hanging with us. He's really fucking with us, right? You know what I'm saying? And these are all college guys. We were street guys. So Dave just took a liking to the street guys. He just really wanted to fuck with us and not necessarily hang with them. And I think that was the first kind of thing of like the divide between me and them, because that's what ended up happening. So as the story goes, Dave, the magazine's doing good. We're doing good as a group, but we going through a lot of shit. A couple of our guys got killed. I mean, we really in the streets. Like, it started out Boston, of course, selling drugs, but then, we started having a real bad gang problem. Like, we ended up, I think after Colors came out, Boston just went wild with gangs.
Damn.
Like, it wasn't red and blue, but everybody started getting teams from their project and blocks, and it just was crazy because Boston's like 20-mile radius. It's Black Boston.
Wow.
And niggas is banging within a 20-mile radius. Projects are like 2 miles from each other, just banging for years and years and years. So Boston had a good way of hiding it, the powers, right? Of hiding that shit. But it was crazy. We would average about 100, 120 murders a year. You know what I'm saying? Just within that radius. So a lot of my guys got killed. You know what I'm saying? Like directly in the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, Orange Man still doing double life. We lost Tony, we lost Rock, we lost Kev. I mean, a lot of guys in the group were killed. A lot of guys in Boston were killed. In the 80s, we had a real problem with police killing people in Boston. Like, none of this was ever, there was never no marches, nothing. Nobody, it was just kind of like regular almost. It's like everybody kind of accepted it for what it was. And it was, if you was a nigga in the streets, it was like, that was just, nobody was like complaining about it, is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't like, damn, that's fucked up. It was just like life. And
like a program, huh?
It was just a program, yeah. That's a good way to put it. It was just a program. So I grew up in that. And then it's racist.
Yeah.
It's
on top of that,
it's segregated like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Remember I told you Black Boston's 20-mile radius?
Yeah.
Blue Hill Ave, Washington, there's certain streets. Anything past that is all white. Irish, Italian. And when you grow up, you can't get caught over there. And they couldn't get caught in our spot either. Like, yeah, you get caught over there. My first year in high school, we had a little race thing. I got kicked out of Boston Tech. I got stabbed by a white dude on the bus. I mean, we done been through, we done been through a lot of fights with white guys growing up because of that. You know what I'm saying? The thing though, what made me look at white people, because if my father didn't turn me on to white guys as far as working with them street-wise, I probably would have thought all white people were bad.
Yeah.
Because of the shit that we went through in Boston.
I agree.
I probably would have, if my father didn't, because the guys I was working for in Boston, these were some serious guys. But not only that though, they were men. And they taught me a lot. And that's what it made it look like, well, damn, not all white people, because these motherfuckers are like, I'm looking up to them, like they're my family almost, these Italian guys, you know what I'm saying? And these are the biggest guys in Massachusetts that I'm working with. And my father's not Italian, so he can't be a made man, but they loved my father. So, it was an honor, because these guys are major, and they've been talked about in movies and everything.
Damn.
When my guys would get locked up and go to the feds, my father would immediately try to help them out by putting them with one of the Italians, and you can't do that. Like, young black guys necessarily wasn't, Italians don't fuck with young black, you know what I'm saying? But they did it through my pops.
Damn.
Because, so I had a good relationship in the streets. I was known. But we start gang banging, you know what I'm saying? And kind of fucked everything up. But we still, as a group, we still was a rap group. So Dave grew with the Source. It wasn't until '94 when they put an article about the group, right? About my group. Now, mind you, I'm not getting no money from the Source. I'm still in the streets getting money. And really, I was getting more money than Dave. Like, I was getting it. Like, at a young age, I was getting it. And I wasn't even known as Benzino. My name was Ray Dog.
That's what Ray Dog?
Ray Dog, yeah. Okay. It was like, what I'm saying, or they call me Dog, or they turn that into Diggs or Diggo. Like, when you go to Boston, it's very rare you're gonna see motherfuckers call me Zeno in Boston. It's Dog or Diggs, like, you know what I'm saying? So Ray Dog, Benzino came from the one, my man Trev, he was the one involved with the Paul Pierce situation. He's still locked up now, but he gave me that name Benzino, because I used to just buy Benzes and shit. I went through a nice little period where everything I was buying was Benzes. You know what I'm saying? So he just called me Benzino. I was like, shit, it's stuck.
That's
yeah,
fire.
fuck it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope.
Yeah. So, you know, free Trev. But yeah, so Dave put an article about the group. It's our first article.
Damn.
Now, mind you, this is a great friend of, we're friends.
Yeah.
We never had a real article about the group.
Right.
And we've been a group since the magazine. Because he came and interviewed us, the RSO. We still a group. Dave helped us get a couple of deals because of his relationships with the Source and different A&R guys at labels back then. So he helped us we got a deal with Tommy Boy, then we got a deal with Steve Stout when he was at RCA, right? We at the RCA building one day, and the journalists, we're having a press day. Now the journalists, like remember I told you, they really didn't like us. We go to the office and shit and go see Dave, and they really didn't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we was wild. We was real street niggas, and they just was like college guys. They really didn't like us hanging with Dave. It was crazy because you could see it. It was obvious. But we're like,
Like,
you know,
Dave, your friends are here.
like it was. I swear to God, it was that. It was it. That was it. That was it. And it was because you know, like we would walk through the office, and they would always be getting T-shirts from record labels and shit. So you know, niggas might take a little T-shirt.
Yeah.
They be, you know what I'm saying? They be mad as fuck at that. We just, you know what I'm saying? I would have to tell niggas, all right, don't take no more shirts off the desk. Like we can't do that. No, because they tripping.
Yeah.
But they hated that shit when we come up there. So
Dave friends sell all the T-shirts, all the promo T-shirts. You know that. I know how they is.
That's just what it was. So I knew they didn't like us and shit, right? So automatically now, in 94, he puts the article. We're gonna go to RCA. So in RCA, they lied to come up to the press day. Now RCA is a major label.
Right.
Steve Stout had a label deal. DJ Clue was the intern at this time. This was like 93 or something, 92, 93, right?
Shout out Clue.
Yeah, shout out DJ Clue, right? He was like Steve's intern. He was just doing his mixtapes, right? Because they from the same Queens area. So we got an EP deal. We put out like 6 songs, right? So we got a press day. So we in the fucking place, you know what I'm saying? It's all glass. And we're in the RCA building. This is the RCA building.
Yeah.
This is not no independent label bullshit. They just now trying out hip hop. You feel me?
Damn.
Yeah, they just trying this shit out. We the RSO. So we up in this bitch. So there's different press people up there, and these motherfuckers lie downstairs and say that they come up here for press and say, yes, we have a summons for me in front of the whole press. Dave's 2 partners.
Wow. Damn.
James Bernard and John Schecht out one. I think I picked the chair up and crashed it over his head, right? Look at the other one, like the whole glass window shit. We broke through it. We tore this fucking whole place up. People was screaming, running.
Damn.
They dropped us the next day. The next day we lost our deal.
Bro.
You know Dave friends came and fucked everything up like we said they was.
Yeah, but
they try to play y'all.
They try to play us. What the fuck you mean? I got a summons for what?
Ain't that some
Are you
bullshit?
fucking crazy? How did you even get up here?
Right.
They lied and said it was coming for press day.
Try to sabotage.
Try to sabotage.
Damn.
Hey, I would love to see a cartoon like story on that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I could not believe this because we're sitting there just like with everybody, and he's unfolding the summons, and he's a little soft spoken. He's like, and I'm looking at this, man. The first chair I oh man, we tore him up.
You been wanting to do that anyway, though.
Oh,
you was wanting to hit him with that chair for a while, though.
But it was stupid because we lost the fucking
right.
This, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They probably fired us that night.
That's exactly what they wanted.
Got us, but we knew about it in the morning.
That's exactly what they wanted y'all to do, ain't it?
And we lost our deal. So in '94, Dave put a story in there.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do it. Dave did it, had to write it himself.
Yeah.
Had to ghostwrite it. Just to put a fucking story. Now, mind you, we done been signed a few times.
Yeah.
Eazy-E was gonna sign us before he died. Right before he died. Like we had the contracts written up and everything. I met with him 2 times in New York.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Like he met with him twice. I met him at the Source office and I met him at the St. Regis And he had the Steven Seagal looking dude with the little mini Mac tucked in his fucking trench. That the Jewish Defense League nigga. That was a real thing. And he had the Samoans with him.
Damn.
Yeah.
And he wanted to sign us because we was a controversial group, and he was fucking with us, and he was fucking with Dave and the Source. Like, we getting ready to sign a Ruthless. This is the greatest thing ever. Yeah. We done been through hell, and it's like, this is our first deal. Yeah. And then he went to the hospital. I talked to him, and he was like, he just got pneumonia. Now back then, pneumonia is nothing. That's a cold, a bad cold back then. Right. We didn't think it was nothing else, right? Yeah. So I sent him a cassette of this new song we did because he said he had a box in the hospital. I sent him a cassette because you couldn't email or nothing back then. Damn. This was like 94. Right. So now the couple of days before he passed, I had talked to him, and now his voice was changed. Like, oh, he said he had bronchitis. I was like, yeah, all right, you gonna be all right? 2 days later, Dave called me, said he died. I almost passed out, man. I could not fucking. And this was Eazy's like one of my real heroes in this game. You know what I'm saying? I would say that. Like NWA period was a major influence. So that shit fucked me up. I think I locked myself in the house for like 2 days because everything was going bad. It just was fucked up. Yeah. So when Dave put we deserved the story at that point. Yeah. It was like, no, you fucked up the integrity of the magazine. Those are your friends. And the whole staff, it was about 20 or 30 of them at the time, maybe about 20, 25. They all said Dave has to step down and give them the magazine or they all are gonna quit. And then they wrote this 5-page newsletter, sent it to every label, every radio station, saying I'm this bad guy and I'm this. I mean, this was the behind the scenes shit. So Dave bought out his guys, fired all of them, and made me 50-50 partner. And this was 94. Now, I didn't know anything about no magazine. But at that point, you know, I was Dave's like man. Yeah. And Dave knew that nobody would fuck with him with us because I had a big ass crew. And we really was watching Dave's back. Because a couple of them niggas tried to, once he fired them, tried to get fly. And I had to get niggas from Boston. We had to come up there and stay with Dave for a minute at the office. He had to do the locks over and everything. But and even in 94, another 3-4 years went by. I really didn't make no money. You know, some of the source. I still was in the streets. We got signed with Jay Prince after that, and then moved to Houston right after Eazy didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Jay Prince signed us to rap a lot, and that was our first. Jay Prince. Shout out to Jay Prince. That was an amazing experience. Damn. Yeah. So even though the Eazy thing it was like I'm looking up to Jay the same way. Yeah. You know, because we loved that gangster shit. Yeah. And we went down to Houston for like a year, like in 95, 96. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Source wasn't, you know, I wasn't making no money from the Source, and I really wasn't doing too much in the Source. I was just a partner. It was only until about maybe 97, 98 I started kind of like interjecting myself on different things about the magazine. Now I can say, even though I wasn't doing any writing and stuff, but like stuff like the Source Awards, yeah, that was like a major influence, and that was like 94 and 95.
Hell yeah,
now that had my influence all over it.
I was gonna ask you too about the Source Awards. I wanted to see, you know, what your thoughts was when I pulled this video up. If
man, shit, pull up the bot.
Thank all the fans and Source. And thank you very much.
Now, y'all went from that
thank
to
my mom and my daddy for putting me in the to do this shit.
Damn.
You know, man, I got so much to say, man.
Thank you, all my fans.
Damn.
I got so much to say.
I gotta salute Run DMC.
It's legendary.
Yeah. That's just some of it. That was just 99. It's so much. I mean, I got so much to say on this.
Without committing a continuous crime wave on the street,
it's real shit. He said some real shit.
You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Leave all y'all with this word that we gotta stop this black.
They're upset because Pac just came on stage, took the mic, and did Out on Bail. Look at them. Like look at they mad.
They was mad.
Yeah, look at the Z-ster.
Look at the Z-ster.
Look at the look at Young Z. That was at Jamie Foxx's house. I paid $850,000 for that right there with Jacob. Yeah, that was platinum.
Damn.
That was platinum.
Look at that.
With the double Cuban. I had 4 or 5 point canaries on the side in a blue teardrop at the top. At the top, if you look at the very top, it was a rare blue teardrop rock. Baby Blue. I'm saying like a big ass. If you could look at the very top of it, like that shit.
Oh, right there.
That shit. Yeah, like so. Yeah, no, that was like $850,000 for that chain.
Rappers wasn't
From
really doing
Jacob.
like that
From
back
Jacob.
then.
What year was that?
Not like that. That was man. That was see. Now that year was when everything. You know, that's what I'm saying. That now. Remember, I told you like the Source didn't start really getting money maybe until start 99-ish.
Okay.
Around 99 because advertising started picking up. And you know, Dave is like the architect of hip hop advertisement.
Okay.
He's the architect.
Yeah,
he really, I got to give him his props. And Steve Stout had a lot to do with it, but you know, I got to give Dave maybe his flowers because people were going to understand. Back then, companies wasn't trying to fuck with hip hop. They just wasn't. Big companies were scared of hip hop,
especially after Pac and Biggie, right?
Oh my God,
yeah,
man!
He needs more,
you know what I'm saying? It was hard, and even before that, just to, so he kind of broke way for that. I mean, that I used to see Dave grab his bag and just man, he used to just. I mean, he that Manhattan. Dave really tore Manhattan up, man. I mean, he went to office to office to office to office to, I mean, you know, our relationship was so unorthodox and people didn't realize my role and me and Dave and how we this and that. But, you know, to the point where, you know, I even got indicted by the feds, you know what I'm saying, because they thought I was extorting and money laundering and I mean, it was a lot. But 99 is when everything started happening. Prior to that, I was still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I started doing more and more for the Source. Now I'm starting to like actually the covers, like pick the covers and who should be on the cover. That was a major, that was a major part of it.
It
you know
was.
what I'm saying? You know, because that's how we selling the magazine. And now I'm doing special covers like Hip Hop Behind Bars. Nobody never did that. Where I had all the people that was in jail on the cover at the time. And we sold so many copies. We got it to where we was getting about $3 million, $2 to $3 million a month off of
That's my jeweler calling.
But you saying the covers is like everything.
The covers, the covers. Not all covers were good covers. Like, let me give you an example. You know, covers. You had to have interesting people up there.
Yeah.
You know, like not like Ludacris was an amazing artist that sold amazing records, but it was a bad cover. You know what I'm saying? Because Ludacris, when you look about it, Ludacris does everything right. Back then, there was no controversy, movies, you know, really clean cut, you know what I'm saying? Although Luda grew up, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, and he grew up in the streets, but he kept his career clean cut, away from the bullshit. Now, that wasn't the greatest covers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People wanted some interest, not that you had to be, you know, I mean, the interest, like the cover with Dre with the gun to his head that shit sold. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like there was the Hot Boys cover.
The Hot Boys,
sold a lot.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, there's some the Jay-Z cover, you know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Bro,
there was
faithfully.
The Mary J. Blige sitting on the ice, like Iceman Gervin cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out,
you know, I mean, like
iconic
we've
covers.
had somebody, you know, we've
Changed
had
the game.
I gotta give flowers to like Chimo Do, rest in peace, man, one of the greatest hip hop photographers to ever do it, man. Shout out to Johnny Nunez. I mean, there's so many people that was in the Source that did their thing, and these are college kids. Now, maybe we didn't see the eye to eye because I was the streets and they was college, but you had to have both. That was the difference of the Source and XXL.
Okay.
Because they had a Benzino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Dave, like I would hire, the people I would hire would be straight out of jail. The people I gave Kim the first woman to be the female of the editor-in-chief. My man Carlito just got out of jail, and I gave him, he was co-editor-in-chief. Like I give the streets a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People who you didn't have to have a college degree, and I'm gonna hire you. Dave would hire the college niggas. I would hire the niggas who wasn't in college.
Because you actually had to have that balance for it to be successful, because you can't give people the product without
we
it
didn't
being
know
authentic.
that then. It was just a natural thing. You see,
Got
it was
you.
just natural.
Yeah.
But it still was a divide. I mean, let's face it. Back then, there was a divide with college kids in general and the streets. Period.
Yeah.
All right. You know, college kids went to college. Street kids were in the streets.
How was the office space like with a bunch of, you know?
It was, the office space was like, for me, I never had an office.
Okay.
The 18 years I was with the Source, I never had an office.
Damn, the building was your office.
The whole building.
I feel you.
Dave had a couch. Dave had a nice big office, and he had a couch, and I come on. So when I fly in town and we have our meetings and our powwows, whatever I have to do for the few days I'm there, and I be right back out. See, I be in the field. Because at the end of the day, and I look back now, it was necessary because believe it or not, hip hop is for FUBU, was for us by us back then, and like niggas is real niggas, and now it's spreading across the country. You can't be in order to expand your shit, you have to be a nigga that's not afraid to go into these places. Dave wasn't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not taking against Dave, but to go into Fifth Ward, to go into all these, you gotta be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, and you know, you gotta have familiarity with this shit so that you can relate with it. Not necessarily because I'm the most rootin' tootin' and I'm just nah, it's just that I'm familiar with that shit. Yeah. So this ain't, you know, I'm just coming into another spot, but it's all the same. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, the relationships with, you know, people don't realize that's how we got money, because the streets respected us a lot. XXL was just a carbon copy of us. I mean, it is what it is. The people that owned them, there was a corporation that owned Golf Magazine, Field and Stream, Hunting magazines. It was these white guys. Oh, shit. They just seen us make money and said, hey, you know what? We could do the exact same thing they do. They grabbed, you know, Elliot Wilson that worked for us. That was like my son, you know what I'm saying? And then he basically went over there with them and they just copied it. They said, okay, Coke, Pepsi. And I get it. And I get it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, shit. You know, you can't hate your business. You know, but at the end of the day, we was the big dogs. Yeah. The Source Awards, we built that. You know, Bernie Mac was our first host. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Like we, like, come on, man. Like, it was our first fucking host. We did that shit in Madison Square Garden and we lost money. That we didn't make no money from the first one. That was, you know what I'm saying? 95, when Suge, come to Death Row, y'all all dancing in the video. That was not, you know what I'm saying? There was so much crazy shit that could have happened that night. We didn't make no money from that shit that night. We had the vision because the Grammys wasn't giving niggas props. That's why I'd be like, fuck the Grammys. That part. Yeah. That part. To this day. I see niggas get so fucking, one thing about us, it's like, one thing I can say about when Benzino was with the Source, the streets had it. Hip hop was held to a standard and the talent was there. It wasn't none of this bullshit. Right. It wasn't this chaos. And the people that ran it were a little more older, and so that it was a little more organized to the point of where motherfuckers ain't getting killed every day or going to jail every day or not. It's all over the place now.
It was structured like a business.
There was structure, just like the country. You got to have a Congress and that's what the Source was. And when I look back at it now, we had hip hop on our back. All right, like it or love it or not, because listen, the Source Awards in '95. This is the first time when the hip hop is going like across the country. So it's everybody has their own stars and everybody's territorial now. All right, that was the first time all these niggas seen each other. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them niggas. It just wasn't the East Coast, West Coast, Suge and Diddy and Bad Boy. Nah, shit, Cube and Bone Thug didn't like each other. Fucking Biggie, Bad Boy, and Wu-Tang wasn't fucking with each other. Like there was tension with a lot of niggas. 8 and fucking Quick. I can go on and on. Twister and Bone, or you know what I'm saying? Crucial Conflict and Bone. Like everybody, because it's egos and niggas is from the street and they got your niggas. So you know you got your crews and your niggas. So you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't easy to put that on and make that shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? So people downplay what I had to do with the Source, but when I look at it, and that's not pat myself, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a humble dude, believe me. My thing is like, when I look back at it though now, it was like you needed a Benzino at the Source and you needed the Source because we held hip hop to a standard. Those 5 mics held the music to a high standard. You just couldn't be anybody making music. Yeah. And that's what's going on now.
Yo, Zeno, you might not want to do it, but let us do it right now. Yeah. We want to give you your flowers,
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And salute you, man, for what you mean to the hip hop and the culture, man.
That means a lot. That means a lot.
And we thankful for you, you know what I'm saying, coming and kicking with us. And
that means a lot.
We give a little shot for you, man.
Word, damn right.
Yup, yes, sir.
Yup, damn right.
I was gonna ask you too. Did anybody ever get mad about their 5 mic rating?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. If you don't get 5, you're mad.
Yeah.
So everybody's mad. the 5 mic thing was done by, it was the journalists and all the people, because there's 2 parts of the source. There's the business, Dave, the accountant, the business, the advertisement over here, quiet, chill. And over here, the wild ass side with the journalists, the art directors, the photographers, the, you know what I'm saying, the mail, you know what I'm saying, right. Because I hired at least about 15 niggas, my niggas from Boston, and gave them jobs and turned a lot of their lives around. Not everybody could, but a lot of them worked there for years and had job titles and ended up growing. Oh, these are street niggas, and I watched their lives change. They ended up, not everybody did it.
Yeah,
some, but So
shout out to you for that.
Yeah, for giving some people some hope. You know.
I did that my whole time. I would pick up guys from different cities if the vibe was there and we on our tour bus. Come on, let's go, bro. I remember. What's my man from Detroit, and he got a kid by Erykah Badu. He's real dope MC. I'm just
Roy DLC.
Who?
No,
my man Jay
Electronica.
Jay Electronica.
Oh, okay.
So Jay Electronica shows up in New York one day, down on his luck, didn't have nothing, no money. And Dave was like, yo, listen to him. He reminds me of Nas. And I'm listening. I'm like, boom, what up? So I had the idea to make this documentary called The Arch Nemesis War. We had all this footage, and I just wanted to put all the footage together of all the shit that we did. And I said, fuck it, come on, man, I'll have you interview me, you know what I'm saying? And I bought him some clothes, gave him a nice little bag, put him up in the hotel and everything, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that nigga from a can of paint. And look what he's doing now.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal, Shaquille, I was such a fan of Shaquille, and I wanted him to come to the awards. I made up the Source Sports Awards so he can get an award.
Damn.
Wow.
BMF.
Yeah.
The night before the Source in Miami, I met with Meech and Blue for the first time. And I think Pee Wee Roscoe was there. Pee Wee Roscoe was a little nigga back then. Young nigga with Meech. That's when I first met Pee Wee Roscoe. Pee Wee Roscoe been around a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, solid. So Pee Wee Roscoe was with Meech and him, young nigga, young Pee Wee Roscoe, little nigga. So Meech is like, yeah, this is really the first time we ever met. I went to his Airbnb. And back then I had bought Club Zeno, and I was getting it back. This was 2000s and shit.
Bro, you had all eyes on you, bro.
I mean, it was man, so Meech was like, damn, because he knew that the feds was down there looking at him around this time. And he was like, man, they knew that they was getting ready, it was going down. They knew it. And they knew I had beat my fed case, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like, man, so they wanted to meet with me. And basically, they was like, well, how'd you do it? I'll never forget it, Blue and Meech. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I see them not together now, it breaks my heart, man, because, man, I'm sitting there with these niggas, and these niggas is getting it, and I'm loving it. Because I love it. It's like I love what y'all doing. I love that shit. I love when niggas get it. I could never hate. Facts. I never could know what hate is, because I love it when niggas get it. Facts. I love that shit. Yeah, because I don't look at it as us against them. I look at it as us against them. Yeah. So when I see that, it turns me the fuck on. So them niggas was in position, and we at this beautiful Airbnb and shit, and they sitting there and we talking, and I'm not the hype nigga. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I just like, look, I'm not gonna tell you no magic thing that I did. I said our situations are different. I said our cases are different, so I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? I said, but this is what I can do since the feds down here looking. I said, tomorrow at the awards, I'm gonna make up an award. And I'm gonna give y'all an award in front of them feds. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see you get the award so that they can see y'all a legitimate record company.
Damn.
Right? So the next day we did the awards. They was there, and they got to go up there, and I made it so they can go up on stage, because not everybody could go on stage to get the award. They won Best Independent Label and got the award and everything.
Damn.
I made that happen within 24 hours for BMF.
Damn.
Wow. Shout out BMF.
That's what's up. That's great insight.
I made the award for Best Movie for Cam, so Cam can get it paid in full.
Okay, Cam.
Yeah, see, these are things that I did.
Yeah.
Because I was a fan of shit, and I wanted them to shine during that moment. The Shaq thing, and much more. Like I told you, Ray J.
Yeah.
Ray J, yeah.
I gave Ray J his first opportunity on TV. first hosting job on TV was the Source All Access.
Period. First.
All right, on UPN 33, it came on Saturday in the day. My man, 2 times the DJ was like, we want to do Soul Train for hip hop. And Ray J was like, we had this big fucking sound stage. You know what I'm saying? And Ray J was the fucking host with Egypt. Egypt's on the home shopping network with her husband now.
Damn.
And we gave them their first shot.
Damn.
Shout out Ray J.
Shout out Ray J. That's some
Shout out Egypt.
Yeah.
So you gave Ray J his first shot.
First shot on TV, like a major show. Hell yeah.
What you think about Ray J? Because he everywhere right now.
Raise the viral moment.
Yeah.
See, but don't think. Don't think he ain't like.
Facts.
He know what he doing.
Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Ray's fucking very conscious. See, man, I did a scene with Ray's pops, Mr. Norwood.
Okay.
When I did a show called Next 15 and shit. I did a scene, so I know his pops.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, this is a story, fuck weird stories. We at the Hit Factory in Miami, and I forgot what happened and shit, man, but Brandy's there recording. And you know what I'm saying? We deep as fuck. And I just remember we had 2 studios, so it's like you go up and down with the Hit Factory out there, and it's enclosed in the fence in Miami and shit. I forgot something happened. Niggas was pulling out guns. Brandy was like, ah! She was screaming and shit. I know she remember that shit, you know what I'm saying? I remember that shit, because she was screaming because she was there recording. It's just, man, I got so many fucking stories because I've been in this game for so fucking long. I've worked with so many artists and producers, bro.
I was gonna ask you from, like you said the 70s, right?
Yeah.
All the way to now.
Yeah.
What has hip hop and the culture become in that time?
Chaos. Yeah. Total, complete chaos. It's gone so far away from what it was supposed to represent and how it was supposed to help us. Because I look at it as a gift from God. Like you take away the economy of hip hop from us, we're doomed.
Yeah.
Damn.
We are fucking doomed, yo. You take away these 30 years of millions of dollars from the economy of us, we are fucking doomed.
Damn.
And like, it's definitely saved my life.
Me too.
It's definitely gave me purpose and it's definitely, there's nothing more of an influence than this has had on me. Now, it's changed drastically because there's no love in it no more. See, back in the day, we had fun with it.
Yeah.
We actually had fun with it. It was fun. We enjoyed it. It was happiness. It was dope. Even within because don't get me wrong, look, I used to give block parties. I used to have a Honda generator and plug up to block parties, man. We used to plug up into the lights. I come from that era.
Yeah, damn.
Where we gave block parties in the 80s. And came from the era where DJs would cut and there would be a line of MCs, but you would never, there'd be 1,000 people outside. Big speakers made out of dresser drawers. Back then, there were big dresser drawers, and you put 18 subwoofers in the back of the dresser drawers and hook them shits up like the Jamaicans.
And them motherfuckers about 95,000 pounds a piece.
Listen, speakers. listen, I'm telling you, bro, like real talk, man. I remember niggas would come out there, because there wasn't no machine guns, choppers, none of that. It was just pump shotguns and revolvers. And niggas would saw them off. So if you get hit, it's a bunch of fucking pellets. So if niggas come shooting, a bunch of niggas get hit with pellets and shit. Yeah, buckshots are on their skin.
Damn.
Like I come from that era, but it was just, you would not come over to that mic if you couldn't rap.
Damn.
You would not even attempt to. I don't give a fuck. Like how long you been rapping? A year? You would never ever do no shit like that.
Oh shit.
Because you just wouldn't do it, and that's the difference of it, man. It just. With social media, it's more about personality than it is the actual talent.
That's where we at now. It's more personality. I was curious to know what your thoughts was. I seen they said no rap songs are in the Billboard Hot 100s for the first time in 40 years.
I mean, first of all, you got to look at it like this, right? That's really all radio play. Radio, right? Radio's kind of like radio's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
As far as representing music anymore, because of streaming.
Because the digital era.
Let's call it for what it is.
Yeah.
Right. But the same token,
it's still very powerful too.
But you got to understand too. This was designed to get us out the top 100.
It's monopolized.
This was just yeah. Too much of an influence on Johnny and Susie.
Yeah.
Too much of an influence on Little Billy and Sarah. You know, we can't. Yeah. We gotta chill. We gotta talk about this. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. And next is gonna be these festivals. I guarantee you, they're gonna cut back on these festivals because they just don't want our influence, you know, in us to get it. And see, that was the issue of the Eminem thing. Hip hop is what brought the millions from the white people to us. Finally. This is what brought them to fuck with us.
Right.
And now they didn't want that. They want them to fuck with them.
Right.
And that's what Eminem was. It was like, okay, because you got to understand, look, and you could notice with the whole Trump situation, there's a major part of America, whether you like it or not, that white people just don't fuck with us.
Message.
That has nothing to do with, he's racist saying that. No. There are 250 million white people and about 40 million black people. Yeah. We are outnumbered a lot, okay? Yeah. So that means that there are areas of this country where they don't come across no black people.
And all they see is all they know is what they see the media portray.
What they see, and what they see is frustrating them because here they are in the rural areas in the woods and mountain. We make struggling poor look good on this motherfucker. And they mad. They pissed. Like, what the fuck? You know, so, you know, that's what, you know, that's why it's pride to love Eminem, even though Eminem necessarily doesn't make music in the same, he doesn't make the music of black people. He makes kind of like they've split it to where they have their own kind of music.
Their own kind of hip hop genre.
Their own lane is him.
Yeah.
The problem is they don't like that. They want to keep saying he's the best. They want to force him, you know what I'm saying, as all white supremacy. And it's like, nah. No. We don't want to look back. We're all going to be dead in 100 years, right? We don't want to look back in 100 years and they looking back, well, this hip hop culture was great back then. Just like when you look back at King Tut and be like, damn.
Eminem was the greatest
of all time. He was the greatest of all time. What the fuck? So you just diminished millions of black people. That was the shit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, nah, that's not true. But that's how history will show. Just like Columbus. Right. You let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? I done heard a whole bunch of different fucking stories other than what I learned in history about Columbus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to protect our heritage, man. And we can't allow them to do this with hip hop. Right. Hip hop, there's nothing stronger. There's no religion. There's no black movement that is stronger and did more for the black people than hip hop.
Say it again. Say it again.
And the history of black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, you mentioned Eminem. So I remember y'all had you know, so that's buried in hashtag.
I mean, you know, it could never be because it's crazy because his fan base will never ever leave me alone. I mean,
They still be messing with you, man.
Yeah, to this day.
Damn.
If you look, that's why if you look at all my pages, I'm on my 13th Instagram page. It's because of that.
What?
I was gonna ask you what made you change your Instagram.
I don't change it. They because they keep knocking me down.
You kidding me, bro?
Yeah. I mean, I still get racist hate all day, every day.
Damn.
And it's from around the world.
Damn.
From around the world. But it's only his fans. Like, when I come outside, the love I get in these hoods and my people, and even so when I just got off the plane, Vegas, man, black dude's like, Benzino. Another one, I'm on the phone with my girl. It's looking good because I'm getting swarmed, and it's the Mexican dude, the black dude, even the white dude. So it's like, I get love outside. It's just.
Do you think the culture held you down the same way his side of the field held him down?
Good question.
Culture. You know, one thing about the culture, and this is pre-internet, you know, the industry didn't hold me down because people were scared at the time because Interscopes had such an influence. And Eminem was such a big artist that nobody wanted to be blacklisted or blackballed because they was getting a lot of money and they had a lot of influence at the radio. And at that time, you could do that. You know, but now radio don't even matter. So now that radio don't matter, his grip on things ain't no more. Yeah. You know, like this is a good time right now because his grip. See, at the end of the day, it's good that NBA Youngboy, shout out to NBA Youngboy, is doing his numbers because now they're passing him. He's not gonna be. He at one point he was #1 in all categories.
Damn.
That shit, not no more. These young niggas is killing them.
NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, man,
right
yeah,
now.
and I love it. I'd rather. So now,
Yes.
when history 100 years from now, NBA Youngboy's face will pop up. I like that. I like that.
That's more like it.
Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Man.
Listen. I've never met him, and you know, if I think it would be a great thing if he would talk to his constituency and his fan base to, you know what I'm saying, and say, hey, like, let's stop all this foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it would be good for race relations.
Yeah.
Because his fan base, a lot of them are racist. I mean, it is what it is. You cannot go around it. A lot of them come from places that just don't have black people, and they don't have respect for black people. They don't have respect for hip hop, and all they want to do is be a part of an argument on. They can't be a part of an argument if they don't have nobody to represent. So this puts them, in their mind, a seat at the table.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't fuck with niggas, so how can they have a seat at the hip hop table? Well, now they got Eminem, and they feel like we really respect Eminem. They feel like black people really rock with Eminem, like black people really fear Eminem, or black people really bow down to Eminem. Like, and when you don't do it, it makes them mad. I know the whole psychology. There's a psychology to this shit. It's deep.
I know what we need. I figured it out.
What's that?
We need a versus between Benzino and Eminem on the diss track.
Listen.
And then at the end of it,
Rap
they come
Elvis,
together.
yeah, I'd be with that because my last 2 diss tracks cooked his ass.
Only the diss tracks.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they
That'd
come
be dope.
together and tell everybody, man, this was for hip hop.
Yeah, they had one
Fuck
of
all
the
the
biggest beats. They
bullshit.
had one of the biggest
Hey,
beats
bro,
at one
you
time.
were-
That wouldn't even happen in AI. That wouldn't.
You actually went
AI
to
couldn't
Detroit,
even
right?
make that up. That shit wouldn't even happen in AI.
That's funny in the motherfucker.
Yeah, man,
Because
that shit-
AI is a motherfucker
Yeah,
right now.
AI couldn't even picture that. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Hey, that'll be large though, man.
I mean,
That would.
listen, let me tell you something. I said on MTV a while ago, you know, sometimes I be in my phases and I be in my peace phases.
Yeah.
Especially when your pockets are right. Yeah, everything, you know what I'm saying? Right. But man, listen, I'm out here, and right now it ain't about peace. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Let's go. Talk to him, Zeno.
Nah, yeah, because my thing is I've been throughout the olive branch to be like, look, man, I would love to sit down and have a conversation with him. Because as far as I'm concerned, how come he ain't on your podcast? How come he ain't helping some of these black people's podcasts? Why don't he go do interviews with somebody? Why don't people hold him to the standard like everybody
Hey,
else?
after this, then he might come, right?
I mean, he had to do it with nobody else. So why would he? He hasn't done an interview with niggas in 20, 30 years. So why would he now? And nobody cares about that. Nobody wonders why. I'm saying, but he's so hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't agree. His fan base, they thrive on the internet because that's who they are. Even before the internet, they were in the house people anyway. They was in the house, but it's true, and there's nothing the matter with that. But they was looking outside the window at everything. They wasn't experiencing it, and this is now because of this, they can now have a voice and they can feel like they. But at the end of the day, hip hop is ours. You know, that doesn't mean you can't be a part of it because I love the Beastie Boys. Right. I didn't look at the Beastie Boys the way I looked at Eminem because the Beastie Boys was just a part of the culture.
Yeah.
You didn't look at them as a white rap group. When they came at the Fresh Fest, I was going crazy when they did Paul Revere. I didn't look at them as how I look at Eminem. Eminem was designed to take white America to deal with Eminem, and not because they don't want to deal with us because we're black.
Well, I mean, but didn't he come from humble beginnings and grew up with black people? And all
I'm saying no. He came from St. Joe's, Missouri. There was no black people out there. He moved to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he came from Trailer Park. He also made a tape called The Racist Rap Hour where he was disrespecting black girls. That's all on YouTube. Where he called black girls bitches and white girls are better and black girls only want your money. Yeah, that's on YouTube. We went through a whole court case and ended up winning. They had to pay $200,000 for our lawyers because we won a major court decision because they tried to stop us from putting the racist rap. Eminem, I'm in Puerto Rico. Eminem's dudes that he grew up with show up at the Source magazine one day. His partners that he first rapped with before the Detroit situation, right? Or right as soon as he got to Warren, because it was Warren, not necessarily Detroit. So they used to do the Rap Racist Hour. So these kids are trying to sell the cassette for $50,000. There's 3 white kids in the source.
Damn.
Yeah. Right? They just sitting in Dave's office. I flew from Puerto Rico. Like, what? Got on the next shit. Flew right up there, right? So I'm negotiating with them. I ended up getting them $15,000 for it. We was gonna shrink wrap it and put it in the cover of the magazine with Eminem on the cover with a black eye, and put the rap. But they stopped it with a court. And we had to go to federal court because they said that. First they said it wasn't him, but then they said we copyright infringement on his music. Oh, so now you're admitting it's him. Then they said, well, he was 15 and he had a black girlfriend and he was pissed off. No. We went and found out what year that actual cassette was made, the Maxell company, and it was made when he was 21.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody cared at that time. It wasn't no internet.
Now though, if you do some shit like that.
It's everybody knows now. And it's so old. I'm just saying back then.
Yeah, back then,
this was the situation that it's not like I was hating on him or because he was in the unsigned hype. We found him.
You was doing good anyway.
But of course I had. Not only was we making millions from the source, not only did I have Rock the Party out. This is my one charted Billboard hit I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Man,
like everything was going.
I remember
good.
that video you hopped in the old car. Mario Winans.
Mario Winans, man.
This legendary right here.
For my blue velour suit.
Y'all see what we do in the laboratory, man. We up in here with Benzino.
20-inch shoes on. Oh. Yeah. Riding down the street with a 20G stack. Yeah. Shorty paging me saying, okay. Pull up at the spot, smoking in the parking lot.
What?
Everybody having fun, niggas don't stop.
Okay.
Pray to God that I don't have to let my guns pop. It's Hey. We shot that in Toronto. We shot that in Toronto with Little X. Little X. Little X shot that.
What made you shoot it in Toronto?
Because Little X was from Toronto.
Oh, okay.
He's like, man, let's go shoot in Toronto.
You got hella videos, Benzino, man. I wanted to ask you.
I've worked with a lot of video directors too, like Benny Boom, like man.
Shout out Benny Boom.
Hype.
Yeah.
Like I've Christopher.
Robinson.
I work with Christopher Robinson, Nick Fury. I can go on. David Myers.
Yeah.
You know, I did
David Myers.
We gave David Myers $450,000 and shot with Master P in the middle of the desert out here in Vegas.
Damn.
With Death Valley.
Damn.
Yeah. I gave him $450,000.
Man, it was good getting the video money. It was good back then.
But I paid for that video.
Out your pocket.
Yeah, out my pocket because the label wasn't paying for that. This was Made Men. We was signed to a West Coast label called Restless Records.
Yeah, I remember
Montel Jordan was on the label.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
We was Montel Jordan's label mates and shit.
That's damn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shout out to Montel Jordan.
Shout out to This Is How We Do It.
Yo,
hey, that's a legendary, timeless record,
man.
Oh yeah,
that forever.
Yeah,
forever,
man.
And that was. Let's see how go back. That was Knock It Out the Box, Rick.
Knock it out, Rick.
Knock It Out the Box,
yeah. Man, that's classic, man. I wanted to ask you too, since we talk about videos, what made you do this? What's the inspiration on this one?
Top down.
This nigga looks like a Greek fucking god. Call that nigga Aurelius. Aurelius Saptavius. Yeah. Let me tell you the story behind that. So I got my body fat down to the lowest I've ever did it. I fasted. I said, man, because I was dieting. I never wanted to do. I cut carbs out for like 2.5 months.
Damn.
Because I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I said, if I could get the little spinning thing, the electronic spinning thing that you go around, because you know what I'm saying. Like I love. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. Like that video. I remember how chicks loved that video. So I said, man, and I'm 55.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show the world, man. I just want to show the world at 55. That was an accomplishment for me. And I just had the confidence to do it that day. And I'm glad I did it. Look, my man got the shit, right? He got the thing, and when he got it, I was so happy it came out so good because my vision, exactly how I wanted it.
That's how you wanted it, huh?
That's how I wanted it, and I did it. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, you did that. So look, when he passed and I put it up, people thought I just did it. Mm-hmm. I was like, nah, I did it. The video's 5 years old. It wasn't a tribute, but I definitely was influenced. Yeah, and it just was. I just wanted to show the body. I didn't listen, man. The chicks love that shit.
Hey, yo, yeah,
man. Listen. I love you, Ashley. First of all, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. No, like chicks love that video because it got thousands of views. I know people were clowning, but it's like you watched it. Mm-hmm. You fucking watched it. Yeah. Like, what can you say after you watched it? Too late. Can you erase it? What can you say?
Joke's on you.
I erased it.
And I bet you watched it again. I guarantee you watched it again. A nigga's not gonna admit it, but niggas watch that shit. Yeah, man, I'm proud of that fucking video. You know why too? Because now I can always, because I'm a person that don't save shit. Like I don't got a Source magazine. I just don't save it. I'm just a nigga that goes to the next day. All the shit that I've ever done, I've ever had, I just don't have any. Like it's gone. Like I just But anything on video I can go back to. Mm-hmm. So that was that. I can always go back, show my grandkids like, yo, this is 55.
What's your kids think about the video? And
you know what, Ray? I'm sure because they never, they're like. They know me. They know.
There's been that.
They know.
Yeah. What about Coy? Did she say like?
Coy knows me. Yeah. Coy is
Shout
me.
Out Coy. Shout out Coy.
Coy is me.
That's
like
your twin, bro.
I got 3 sons.
That's your twin.
And a daughter, right? All my sons are laid the fuck back. Chavo, Ray. Coy is Benzino.
Benzino.
Yeah.
I love that.
Coy, because I remember her mom be like, you better come get her. Ray, you better. Every time that they give her trouble, they call her Benzino. Right? Back when she was little. Right?
Daddy's girl, huh?
But Coy when I look at my kids, she's more like me than my sons. Mm-hmm. Just that energy, that passion, that drive, that not take no for an answer. Like Coy really, I'm be honest with you, like because of the dynamic of me and being her father, because my son Ray, I always supported, got him a deal at 9, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just was different with Coy. I'm gonna be honest, as a dad, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
And I remember she was because I remember she wanted to sing, and I was with that. I got her a song with Mindless Behavior, and you know what I'm saying? I got her in the video, I got her in this movie. I was trying to do my thing with her, but then, she didn't want to do that type of music, obviously, you know what I'm saying? So Coy just wanted to, Coy independently as a person just said, I'm gonna do this. Like I swear to God, she says, watch, I'm gonna do this, you watch. And I think her watching Ray do it and kind of me supporting Ray was that motivation to be like, I'm gonna show them both.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Watch this. And I just remember, man, like she really did that herself. Now, granted, she had help, along the way with different people, right? Yeah. But she really took that upon herself and said, I'm going to be a fucking star.
And it didn't hurt that you were the pops too.
And did that.
And did it though.
And did it. I mean, it's still surreal.
Man, I can imagine.
Shout out, Coy.
I would be lying if I say I'm still like, I can't fucking believe it because this is my daughter.
Yeah,
Again, she got 2 older sons that I helped raise, and then I got my 3 sons. She has a little brother because I had 2 by her mom. Mm-hmm. But she's the only girl in the pack of boys. Mm-hmm. So with me being the old school type dad, it's like I want you to go to college. No boys.
Yeah, I'm dealing with that right now.
See, because of our relationship and what happened on the internet, I think that the dads could understand my position and could relate. And if I could look at any good thing that came out of that, because that was unfortunate, and I didn't see it coming. Mm-hmm. I'm not proud of it. I didn't like it. Pretty low point in my life because that's not me. Yeah, right. But a lot of dads come up to me be like, yo, man, I know what you was going through.
Yeah.
I go through that with my daughter.
Yeah.
I go through that with my daughter. And so if anything, you know what I'm saying, you know, I guess when guys, and that's good for guys to see people that, because I don't come across as this celebrity dude. I don't do that. I'm just glad that that doors open and I find myself in a position and be ready to take care of the opportunities that I didn't know I was going to be in reality TV. I didn't know I was going to be with the Source. I didn't know, but if I'm in position, I'm going to make the best of it. I know I'm a hustler's hustler, and I know how to fit in, and I know how to thrive with it, and I know how to learn also, shut up and learn, so I can be whatever it is, I can learn and be great at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man.
I'm sorry.
Just with family, I wanted to show you this video and just see your reaction on it, man, and just how you feel about this.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Damn, that was on my last page, man. So it's crazy because, dang, that was last Thanksgiving, man.
Look at that, man. That's happiness.
Man, that's my son Zeno, man. That's, you know, that's the one I had on Love and Hip Hop.
I love that. I love
and
that.
I'm over my girl's mother's house. Oh man, damn.
Yeah.
Now who's that?
That's Koi's daughter. That's just Mayoka.
Oh, Mayoka. Beautiful.
Look at Mayoka.
She look just like her too.
She look a lot like Trippy though, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so amazing.
You see your granddaughter a lot?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to see it soon. You know, God will make that.
Well, we praying.
That's a fact.
God will determine that.
Yeah.
You know, certain things you have to leave in God's hands. You have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do that now. You know what I'm saying? Things out of my control, I leave with God, so I don't. So I can get through my days. You know what I'm saying?
Say word.
She is amazing, and the fact that her and my son Ray Ray, you know, Ray Ray just had that's her older brother, and he's like 3 years older than her. 3-4 years older than her. So he had his boy 2 months after Mayoko, Braylon. So it's just, you know, my dream is to have everybody, you know, all my kids. Zeno, you see Zeno?
Yep.
Ray, Zeno, Koi, Taj, the grandbabies.
Yeah.
All at once.
That's what it's about.
We praying that happen. That's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen,
That'll
Zeno.
be amazing.
You just spoke that into
That'll complete me in ways that I need to be complete.
Wow.
Man, I feel you.
deep.
That's how I am with my kids because my daughters they stay out of town, and I end up getting full custody of my boys when they was 15 and 14.
Wow.
So I've been having them, and I got kids by 3 different women. So I knew if I didn't step up, they wouldn't grow up the right way.
Right.
So I had to make sure I stepped up.
That's what I did. Like every summer, Koi, Ray, Taj would be with me.
Yeah.
Every Christmas, every Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
every school vacation.
Yeah.
They're gonna grow up because I got 3 different baby mamas also, and you know, and I commend you because it's not easy.
It's not. No.
Because when you grow up a street guy, when you grow up in the hood, when you grow up in the struggle, you really wasn't stable enough to have kids in the first place.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So anything after that is you learning as you go along. There's no handbook.
Yeah.
Life is life, and you in the streets, you in the struggle. So sacrifice has to happen. It's not going to be the Huxtables, not for us.
Yeah.
And if it is, then man, God bless you. But you know what I'm saying? It's different with us. We got to be out there and get it, whether it's work, hustle, whatever it is. You're not going to be able to spend that same quality time you want because you got to try to get this money.
You got to try to
know
get
what
it.
I'm
But you
saying,
know
man?
what that did with me, Zeno? It made me work harder.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm in the position I'm in, because I couldn't just sit back and chill and work a regular job.
Wow.
I had to keep, you know what I'm saying, figuring it out. Salute to you, man. Being the granddad, man. That's
I
beautiful,
can't wait.
man.
I can't wait, man.
You can't wait to
I
that.
just want to grab her. Like, I just want to, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She's, man, it's just crazy. And it's, you know, when you're looking at, because everything's social media.
Yeah.
So I'm watching it with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn,
So, you
that'd
know.
be hard.
That's your blood.
Well, you know, as long as I can see her.
I heard that.
I smile every time I see her. So I don't think about it being hard or being. It's just, this is the era we're in, and I know I'm gonna see her.
Oh, yeah, in due time.
Yeah, in due time.
We know, we ain't new to this. We true to this.
And you know,
I'm for real.
And you know, I live in Atlanta. Koi, you know what I'm saying, stays up in Jersey. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna see my baby when I see both of them. You know what I'm saying. I love her. I'm proud of her. I couldn't be more proud of her. And yeah, man. Like, I mean, I didn't listen. They grew up in hip hop. You know what I mean? They grew up out the womb in hip hop.
Yeah,
like, straight out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They might have been born in the studio.
Yeah,
for real. Like right there, take it out right there because, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been around this their whole entire life.
How was doing Love and Hip Hop?
It was a dope experience. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was, cause I mean, I ain't never been through no crazy shit like that. Shit is a fucking, you gotta, that was one of the, I've been through some crazy shit in the streets, man. I done seen niggas guts hang out and brains, all kind of shit. Cause when you get shot with a shotgun with the one pellet, it could rip your whole, I done seen some shit.
Damn.
The shit that I done went through with Love and Hip Hop was the craziest shit ever in my life, I think.
Wow.
Like that shit is like, because you think about it, there's a reality show, there's cameras that you and the chick that you've been cheating on with your chick is getting ready to be on camera together.
Damn, that's crazy.
And that shit is
that
real?
shit is never. As long as you, I mean, if your baby mama and your ex is real, then it's real.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah,
how you, they're there.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh shit, they're here. Yeah, you're like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? Yeah. It sounded good, but damn, this is actually happening.
Oh shit,
what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah,
and then when the cameras go off, what am I really gonna do?
Oh, damn.
Nobody thinks about that.
Yeah.
Name one let me tell you something, man. Reality TV has destroyed them in 90% of real relationships that have ever went on there together.
Damn. As soon as I see my wife watching that shit, I'd be like, turn it off. No. She treating me like the dude that's on the camera. I'm like, hey, hold on. Yeah. But she watched that 90-Day Fiance shit.
Yeah.
Reality TV has destroyed 90% of any relationships that have ever been on it.
Damn.
90%.
Wow.
If you survived it, then you're going to get the Kirk and Rashida Award.
Shout out Kirk and Rashida.
Sorry. You're going to get the Kirk and Rashida Award if you survived it.
That's a real relationship right there.
There it is, the Kirk and Rashida Award right there. And the Kirk and Rashida Award goes to.
Hey, they held it down no matter what. They don't give a damn.
They held it.
They don't care about nobody
else. They in their 11th, 12th season still together out of all this shit.
They happy?
Hey, my nigga, listen, when I was there, see, you gotta understand, I was with the greatest that ever did it, Sleaze OJ.
Oh.
Sleaze OJ, the Buffalo Pimp. You know Rick James from Buffalo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Stevie J from Buffalo. Yeah, think about it. You see the coalition with Stevie and Rick James? Yeah. And believe me, Stevie's a wild boy, yo. And you gotta understand, me and Stevie before Love and Hip Hop, we was like the misfits. I was the misfit wild boy at the Source. Because you got to understand, when we started getting money at the Source, there was a 5-year period where we was getting money where I didn't have to fuck with the streets no more. That was the craziest 5 years of my life too.
Damn.
I had millions and millions of dollars just everywhere. I didn't know what to do with it. I'd never saved nothing. Mm-hmm. I was all over the world. I was staying in hotels for like months, running up $150,000 bills, ordering room service, steaks and lobsters. I was going crazy.
So you think you telling me I should stop doing that right now? Because I've been doing that lately.
doing that,
bro. Like I was drugs, women. Like it just was non-stop for like 3-4 years straight.
I know you got stories.
It was stories you don't even know.
Any famous
absolutely women? But I love my woman. I love my girl.
Yep. Okay, yeah. You know shout out to your girl.
But yes, 100%. Like
famous celebrities.
I mean, at one point, my nigga, like, yeah. I mean, like my girl knows all of them. You know what I'm saying? Even my girl was like, damn, because my girl's like, she 36.
Okay.
So she was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. It was a good time.
No names, son.
Listen. I could tell you it's your favorite rappers, actresses, and singers. You know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Everybody at one point in time had to answer to somebody. I didn't have to answer to nobody. Even Russell Simmons had to answer to somebody. I didn't have to answer to nobody. And we was making, like I said, at our peak, maybe $3 million a month.
Sheesh.
And then my deals at Elektra are like $800,000, Motown $700,000. While I'm getting the source money.
Yeah.
This is when I got my solo deals at Elektra and Motown and Teddy Riley. I
Shout out Teddy Riley.
I was with Michael Jackson for 2 weeks at Teddy's studio.
What?
Damn.
Shut down David Buster's just for us. It was like 12 of us.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
They shut the whole thing down for y'all?
I was with Mike for 2 weeks.
How's Mike?
Mike was I just man, that shit was amazing, bro. That shit was I was down there working with Teddy on the album. You know, I got signed to Motown. I got signed to fucking Motown, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like as a solo artist, bro. Like what the fuck? Like as I'm saying, like I be sitting back like, what the fuck? Man, I can't even. You have no clue, like man. So I went down Virginia Beach and Teddy got a studio down there, and Mike so happened to be down there when me 2 times and JB was down there. Rest in peace, JB. And yeah, like Mike was there and Teddy's studio wasn't that big, so you'd have. This was the main room, Teddy's studio, and then like that room would be like another studio, and then it would be a small kitchenette, and that would be it. Mm-hmm. And Mike was there for like 10 days.
Damn.
Helicopters going up. That's when he had his kids. Veils over their faces, you couldn't see them. You know what I'm saying? But I remember he shut down Dave and Buster's for us to play. I played the flight simulator game with him.
Damn.
He had on the long trench coat. He wore black pants, red shirt, and like penny loafers, and he wore that every day. But it was new. Yeah. He just had 30 of them.
Yeah. Was he competitive when y'all was playing though?
Nah, but he was watching me play, man. I was nervous as shit. I remember, I'd never forget, I was in the kitchen, and the kitchen's small, and I was heating up some shrimp. I turned around, he was like, I was like, you want some? He was like, no. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But he's tall, and you know, definitely his face was lighter, you know, of course. His hair looked like the most beautifulest Indian actor's hair you could ever see. Like whoever it was the dope Indian actor of India, you know, that was Mike's hair, yo. Mike's hair was like, I don't know, that shit looked like his hair. I mean, I know it wasn't, but whatever he did to make it like that, man.
You can't get it at a beauty salon.
Oh, hell no.
Chick can get at the beauty salon.
Hell no. This shit was not no fucking, what do they call that? Lace wig? This shit looked like it was individually sewed in. Like, every fucking strand was
with the finest hair.
That shit was like, man, you just be in awe, man. And you know, though he had a bandage on his nose wasn't.
They couldn't get the nose right.
But I didn't even care about that. I just was so fucking. Every time I seen him, my heart pumped.
Damn.
And then, you know, I remember speaking to him on the phone because this is a true story. So I remember staying this was in Miami. We had flew to Miami and shit to go to work at the Hit Factory again. We always worked the Hit Factory. This was another time. And Teddy came up there. And I remember I had a 3-piece that I used to wear. Okay. So Mike wanted it. Jacob wanted to sell Mike diamonds. So Jacob wanted me to let Mike, because the 3-piece looked like a glove. So Mike had this is on my mother's soul. Mike had my 3-piece for like a week, 2 weeks. He had my 3-piece glove and shit. You could pull up the Benzino Project album, and you're gonna see the 3-piece. Mike had this for like 2 weeks.
He loved it, huh?
The thing was, Jacob didn't make the piece. Jacob fronted like he made the piece.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Chris Air made the piece. He was an African dude out of LA. He made there it go, right there. Now see, what y'all don't understand about that.
Remember this album? I used to bump.
See what I'm saying? That was the Motown. Now look, mind you, niggas jewelry, listen, that's a masterpiece. I never even had a presidential. That was a masterpiece Rolex right there. Like, wow. That shit was and that was a platinum gladiator right there that I later on added more diamonds to on the right that I had Jacob make.
That's cold.
But Jacob didn't make the 3 thing, and that's what Mike had. Mike thought it looked like his glove. Yeah. So Mike had that shit for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
I had that shit, yeah.
Bro, that was iconic. Like I used to walk in the mall and see like little fake pieces.
Yeah, I know motherfuckers made that. The dude on fucking, what was the movie, the white dude, Compton's Most Wanted,
Malibu's most wanted.
He wore the shit. Shit. I was like, what the fuck is he wearing over there?
Jamie Kennedy?
I said, they owe me a check, nigga.
Yeah, I was gonna say they bullshit. You know?
Hey, yo,
a fucking check.
I got a question. Did Mike hear your music?
You know what? This is the funny thing. So we made a beat because we was producers, Hangman 3, me, Jeff, rest in peace, JB, rest in peace, and Jeff. So we had this beat that we was like, damn, Teddy, will you let Mike listen to the beat? So Mike listened to the beat and was liking the beat. You know what I'm saying? We actually seen Mike sitting on the speaker rocking to the beat.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But he didn't use it. But the beat ended up, Bobby Brown ended up singing on the beat and Prodigy rapped on it. Rest in peace and Prodigy. It was on the album. Wow. So I got Bobby to rock on because me and Bob super cool. Me and Bobby got stories, man. I got stories with Bobby.
Man, that'll be amazing.
Shout out Bobby.
Yeah. Bobby,
I met him a couple
man.
times.
Bobby's my nigga.
Yeah.
Bobby, like all of them, like I know them all because we all grew up in Boston. They grew up in Orchard Park.
Oh yeah, they from that's right.
Fucking
New
right.
Edition.
Yeah. They from the Bloody Bean, man.
Damn.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Shout out New Edition. They back out here. I went to the tour, the residency.
Them niggas are touring again.
How was it?
Oh man, it was amazing, bro.
Because all of them, they all got hits.
Yeah.
Like nobody could do a verses with them. Nobody on God's earth could ever do a verses with New Edition.
That's a good one.
No group on God's earth.
Yeah, I never thought about like that.
No, they would have to do a verses against each other. Like, for real.
No, Boys to Men can't.
Not even close.
They ain't got singles.
Damn.
Not even fucking close.
Solos, you know?
Yeah.
I would still like to see that shit.
Yeah, no, I would like to hear.
They would wipe them niggas out. They would wipe Boys to Men out, man. Remember, Mike found Boys to Men.
Really?
Yeah, Mike. That was Mike's group.
Yeah, Bivens.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Michael
Mike's
Bivens. I
group.
thought you said Michael Jackson.
No. Michael Bivens.
Yeah, Michael Bivens. Yep.
Yeah, like there's no group that could touch these niggas.
They up under them. Yeah.
Yeah, no group could ever touch them. It's just not fair.
Yeah, why would they do that stuff?
You know what I'm saying?
Zeno, I gotta ask you about this before I let you get out of here because I don't know if you like this or not, but so many people when I told them that I had you coming on the show, they wanted to know what was your opinion on this.
That's the Benzino dog.
First of all, okay, hold up. I got a story with this. Let me tell the story. All right, hold on. Super Ray's my nigga, first of all. Yeah. I get it. It's, Now the picture, somebody altered the picture right there of me. That ain't that. Somebody altered that picture. I don't know who the fuck did. That's me, but somebody altered it. Somebody altered the picture. Now, hold on. We was gonna, for Rap Elvis, we called the lady to get the dog. We tracked down the dog. The lady didn't want us to get the dog for a video because I was gonna put the video in the Rap Elvis video when I went to Detroit. Yeah. We tried because Super Ray's the one that shot Rap Elvis.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. That dog is real. That's my dog. Yeah, we was gonna get him and pay the lady and everything, but she was acting fucked up.
Damn,
she's somewhere in Michigan.
We gotta get that to work. You know what I'm saying?
Zeno, we try to get the dog to be in Rap Elvis.
Man, y'all need to get the dog. Do the Benzino dog song with him doing the hook and you on the verse with the dog?
Bro, Super Ray, you don't know, Super Ray tried to get the, Super Ray wanted to go try to rob for the dog, steal the dog. I said, Ray, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. We grown now, we can't do that kind of shit.
We can't steal the dog.
Yeah, this ain't the yellow S dot,
and plus, she already knows you want the dog. If the fucking dog suddenly gets done. I'm gonna tell you a story one time. This is some funny shit. Now, my father, I love my father, but my father, as he got older, my father was a motherfucker now. So I had to take care of my father. He comes to Miami when I did my. So Lil Kim gave me a dog for my birthday, right? It was called, what the fuck was the name of the dog? But the dog was a fucking hermaphrodite.
Oh, shit.
What? It was a pug. That was a girl with nuts. You know what I'm saying? It was a girl dog with balls and shit, right? So she gave me the dog on my birthday. So my father, I let my father take the dog and shit to watch the dog or whatever. So one day, now the dog's gone. I said, where the fuck is the dog, Schnapps? He was like, oh man, the dog, Schnapps sold the fucking dog.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, sold the fucking dog that Lil Kim gave me for my birthday. Frankie B, that was the dog's name, Frankie B. Off of Frankie B jeans.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, man, it was
I know these dudes got a show they got to be at tonight, you know what I'm saying? They in the show, so
the Twins.
We're going to let you get up out of here, but before we do, we got a little something for you, Zeno.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? A little something for the legend, man.
Oh man.
We got a live pack, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck? Are you kidding me? This is like, hold on, somebody come over here, bro. You gotta come on, please, big dog. I need a copy of this. This is, man, like for real. Now, all jokes aside, bro, like no cap, but anybody that do anything for me is like, I really, really appreciate that, man.
No
like,
doubt.
I don't, like, for real, I don't take shit lightly and take it for granted. I really appreciate y'all. As long as Benzino dog ain't in here.
No,
Oh man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
The officials.
I need phones. I work out I'm gonna go work out. As soon as I leave, I'm gonna go to the hotel and work out. I'm rocking these.
Yes, sir.
I'm rocking these. Oh God. Yo, let me call my girl, man. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. You know, I'm a kid, so I get emotional with this shit. Let me call my girl, man.
You're a real one.
Man. This is crazy, bro. I really fucking appreciate this, bro. Hold on, put on here. Cause I wanna show her. Hold on. I gotta show her this. Come on, babe, pick up. Man, you gotta see this shit, yo. Damn, man. Oh, babe, you ain't damn, man. Yo, this is crazy.
She'll call you right back.
I gotta get a copy of this because this shit here, I needed these.
I knew it.
I needed these. I'm gonna show you the headphones I got at the crib. I'm gonna send a picture of you. Gonna laugh.
Those fire too.
There she go. Look, babe. Look at what they just gave me, babe, for a gift to come on the podcast. Look at this shit, babe.
Oh, nice.
Babe, will you tell them my fucking headphones are fucking so fuck? Tell them about my headphones, babe.
Working out every day.
Yo, and I still use them though. Like one of the things kind of ripped off and shit, but you know,
but they your headphones though.
Yeah. I wish a fool would say something about my headphones. Yo, this is hard. Look at babe. Look at mama. Yo, it's a suit. Yeah. I'm rocking this. Yo, babe, babe. Tell them how I be rocking. I'm rocking. I'm going to get some motherfucking Adidas to go rock with these shit. Some Sambas. I know exactly which ones to get. Man, look at this shit. I really appreciate that, man. I'm gonna be I'm posting this shit on Sunday with the headphones and everything. I'm doing a whole commercial.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I love it.
Babe, I love you. I'm gonna call you back.
Yes, sir. Put that in the box for real quick.
Hold on, let me put these on again.
Leave the headphones off.
Hold on,
I just want to get a picture of them with the box, Johnny John.
Hold on, and the headphones
Johnny
on.
John, you got 5 minutes? Out the door in 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate it.
Because
man,
you want to have them take a screen, a shot with the box.
I'm be honest, man. This was one of the best podcasts I've ever done, man. No bullshit. I want you to know that. Y'all's spirit, y'all's energy, like for the flow, I swear to God, man, because sometimes these podcasts, man, like you don't even want to be there. I'm be honest. Niggas got this whole game wrong, man. A lot of niggas got this whole game wrong, and like it's supposed to be an experience, man. Like this is an amazing experience, man. Like I will recommend, like y'all, yeah. I'm fucking with y'all. Man, y'all are killing niggas out here. Yeah, y'all are killing these niggas. Yeah, for real. Because, man, like this is a dope experience, man. Come on, look at this shit. Look at this laboratory. Look at that shit. That ain't no bullshit.
Nah.
Look at the cut knees, man.
The lab pack.
Come on, man. I got weed. I got the fucking the thing you put it on. The tray that you the fucking cup. Like y'all niggas merch ain't like these niggas merch. Like for real.
No doubt.
I don't even got a Drink Champs t-shirt. Nori, what the fuck, N.O.? This is how we doing it?
Shout out
y'all
to
niggas,
N.O.
my nigga N.O. Look, come on, man. The fuck, bro. Yo, man, I really, yeah. Shout out to
Drink
Nori,
Champs,
man.
Nori,
man. Listen, Drink Champs. Yeah. Listen, man, salute to them, man.
You got a couple legendary interviews on there.
Man, I got twisted,
I was gonna ask
toasty.
You, when you woke up the next morning and you saw it,
I want to thank Ashley for that because first of all, I done did so many, because me and Nori, that's my brother.
Yeah.
Right? Man, like we off camera, we brothers, and we've been through like personal shit because we've lived, damn near, first and second floor off each other in Miami. So, it's funny because when I did that, I've done so many podcasts. in order for me to get loose with him, because we know each other so well, I had to drink. So I knew I was getting fucked up because I wanted to open up. It just been so much on my mind.
Yeah.
But towards the end, I only had a little bit. I said, listen, better get, because drunk, you go through the stage where you can't talk no more, your lips. And I felt it. And once I got in the car, blacked out, man. My girl took me, we drove to Orlando, got out, went to the hotel, knocked out. She got me in the room. And I woke up and I drove home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Ashley. Yeah. That was an amazing moment.
It was.
Yeah, it was an amazing moment. This was an amazing moment too.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Before we get out of here, anything? I know you got to get out of here.
Oh, shit.
We good?
I appreciate you,
Yeah,
man.
come on, twins. Come on, man. We fucking with each other, man. We are fucking with each other from now on, man.
Yes, sir.
It's deeper than podcasts.
Yes, sir. Show the camera the lab pack right here.
Yeah, come on, man. We at boom.
This camera right here.
Hey, this I want, man. Listen, man. We at the laboratory. This is the lab pack. Y'all gonna see me post this in a second. I got the headphones right here. Hold on. Give me the headphones. Y'all gonna see me post this when I get in the gym. I'm getting ready to tear shit up. Yeah, for real.
That's what's
really
up.
Appreciate this, y'all.
Yo, man, like I say, make sure y'all like and subscribe before we get out of here. Shout out Gelato Water, our sponsor, man. Make sure you hit them up, man. Drinkgelato.com and get hooked up, man. This is the shit right here.
Tell them to drink gelato.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna drink one of these tonight.
Yeah, we drinking gelato, man.
I'm gonna drink one of these tonight. What is it? Is it weed in it?
Not in there. No. This straight water. This right here is sparkling water, right? This is sparkling.
Tastes good.
After a joint?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Shout out Gelato, man.
Shout out Gelato.
Make sure y'all hit up the website, implaz.com, and again, check out all the old shows and the new shows. We got merch, we got music, we got all kind of stuff.
Y'all got merch.
But we definitely need y'all to subscribe to the YouTube channel, share, comment, so we can get this algorithm working our way, so we can get more views. Because we're gonna keep bringing great guests and great environments and showing love to our legends. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah.
So you just want to smile around you niggas, man. Yeah, that's rare, man. For real, yo. Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on, perfect smiles.
Yeah, damn. Go ahead.
He said, I just left Colombia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah, we're going to have to get, I don't even want to talk around you.
That's dope.
Bro, that was my shit, too. That song.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Scooter, man.
No doubt. Man, like I said, it's the laboratory. We love y'all. Thanks for watching. Let's go.
Yeah.